Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Lee. This is JLeesCorner. It is too late for all the extras, okay? Please like, comment, share, subscribe, calm yourself, and all of that goodness and stuff. You can follow me on IG at J_Lees_Corner. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. But I'm determined to get these reviews done tonight and upload it tonight and go to bed by 5:30 to get up for work. Because I get plans to come home tomorrow and not do any reviews at all. Black King Crew Season 6, Episode 12, the season finale. I may review Black King Crew New York solely because of the Black King Crew Chicago aspect of it. And I thought I saw Sassy in the part of it, and I like Sassy. I don't know how much of it I'm going to do. I don't know if it'll be a full season. I'm going to watch episode 1 and see how it goes. I'll say that. Because I did not review last season at all. So I may do this because the whole season thing, is going to be, us against Ryan. And I may open up a shop in Chicago. I say Negro. People in Chicago does not care about them cameras and about, the show being fake and fugazi at all. Okay, they will shoot you. Don't do it to yourself. So, let's start with the episode. Ryan, Don, and Ford sitting around chit-chatting. Ryan brings up how Charmaine wanted to fuss with him about the whole article in the paper, whatever, and how she was not trying to listen to him. And he gets it because, it was what it was. So he brings up how I was trying to tell her that I was going to try to help her fix the issues that she was having with her license or whatever, but she was so pissed and just wanted to fuss, I couldn't even get to that part about it, but that's just Charmaine. Charmaine is very emotional, but Charmaine's pregnant, so I think she's emotional on a regular day, so now it's just times 10, and I feel like once she birth her baby and calm down and realize you can't be acting all emotional at every point of something happening with your shop. It's just too much. But we then see that Draya is there tattooing, okay? And they like, what the hell is Draya doing here? He said she came to me and asked me if she can do a guest spot. And we see the 2 days after the baby shower, she went to Ryan and said, the shop over there closed down. I need to wear a tattoo out of. Can I do it here? Can I get a guest spot? And he said, yeah, so she's here. She's paying booth rent. But once Charmaine's shop open back up, she can go back over to Second City. I just gave her somewhere to work out of because she couldn't work out the other tattoo shop. Now, I didn't see anything wrong with that. I do feel like someone should have a conversation with Charmaine about that. I also feel like that someone is Draya. I think Draya owes it to Charmaine if she wanted to go back to Second City to say, hey, while you figuring that shit out, while you figuring it out, I'm going over to Ryan's shop and let me know when and if I can come back here. But I can't let you hold up my money because I ain't got nowhere else to work out of. And I'm like, I get that. Ryan could have also told that to Charmaine, but I believe Draya said I'll handle Charmaine, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. So we will see what happens here. But they like Charmaine gonna be pissed. We know that. Now we over at Empty City Inc. because there ain't nobody over there. Because Draya's gone. Draya's gone. Jess is gone. Prince is in jail. Zach been left. So that just leaves Fly and Plug, and that's really it. So Charmaine and Kitty chit-chat about all the issues. I can't believe this. I can't believe how Dre came and me and my baby shower. I can't believe the shop is closed down. Because the shop is closed down. Like they can't tattoo without the license, and they're waiting for the inspection to get done, which should be done in a couple days. And then once they have the inspection, then they should be able to get their license. So, at that point, we can't blame Draya. She didn't have anywhere to work out of. So I gotta digress. And girl, Plug and Fly come in with a gift for Charmaine because they was not able to make their baby shower. Yay, I got a gift. She has a gift. And whatever. We then see, surprise, Prince is back. Yep, Prince, who we thought was gone to jail for 2 years, didn't get 2 years. They're like, oh my God, what happened? You're back. I got my fan on because it's 4 a.m. and I'm sleepy. and this is keeping me woke because it's making me cold. So if you hear the fan blowing the thing, that's why. Anyway, he said that the judge gave him 5 days in jail and not 2 years that he thought he was facing. He brings up how they gave him credit for time served while he was on house arrest. I say, oh wow, because again, remember this case happened like 2 years ago, or maybe even over 2 years ago. So it's been a lot of time. So I mean, he had to do just 5 days in jail and not 2. I said that's amazing. That was a good thing. That was a whole good moment when he came back. I'm like, oh. And then it's like I gotta get some tattooing done. They're like, walk, 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 walk. You can't. The shop's closed. Okay, you can't tattoo right now. Okay. He's like, but I need this money, and we know, but the shop is closed. Close down, close down. Now we then see Don and Ford go meet up with Ford's alleged baby mama. Okay, because the results are in. The results are in. Who's the pappy? Who's the pappy? We don't know yet. They ain't ready no results. So we see that the baby mama brought her sister. Because I guess because Diane was there, I guess she said if he got his brother, I'm having my sister. Now the daughter is in the van and she's emotional. She's crying. She don't got the car. I think it's because she know he ain't the daddy, and she's like, I feel like he ain't the daddy, and I don't want to be here to be embarrassed. Okay, I don't want to be embarrassed. But she ain't want to come in. Okay, she ain't want to come in. Or it could have been because her mama's sometimes extra and she gonna be embarrassed by that. Anyway, so we then see the 4 shows her the results. It is 0% possibility that he is the baby daddy. Okay, and I'm like, oh, he not the father. And then okay, well, I appreciate you for going through the process and everything. I'm saying now we know, and my daughter, she'll be okay and everything. He like, yeah, I'm happy we can get it done or whatever. And everything's like, cool, whatever. And I feel like she always knew he wasn't the father. I feel like she knew he wasn't the daddy, but he ain't got nothing else going on. That was his whole storyline this season, was that he thought he had a kid. I digress. Anyway, Ford then said, well, can I be the one to tell her can I be the one to tell her the news? He's sure. So we see him outside, you're a great kid. You're a great kid, but you know what? If you need a mentor, I can be that. But unfortunately, the results came back and I'm not your father, okay? But, I want you to stay out of trouble. Everything, be a good person, whatever. We cool, we got a little bond or whatever. But I can't be a father figure to the little girl. I said, well, that's true. I said, okay, let's move on. I feel like this could have been done without the little girl being on. I feel like the mama wanted them to come on TV a little bit. Just a little bit, because they could have had a DNA test and the girl that went on the show, but anyway, he ended the day, so that's fine. We do a scene with Ryan, and he goes to see his therapist. He brings up how he wish he took more time or had more time to go see her since he has not been in a couple of weeks. Okay, and so he brings up how he doesn't know if he's fully actually happy in his life, okay? And but because I can't spend the time I want to spend with my kids, I can't have my whole family up under one roof or whatever, and that kind of makes me sad, okay? And she said, what, there are, you have to balance life, and in life, there are 3 main life tasks that you have to balance: love and intimacy, career, and your social support system. And how, are those things going in your life? He said, well, they're all low. They're all low in life right now, whatever. So she's like, what? That's why you don't for your best, because we need to tackle these things to make you feel better. Okay, to make you feel better. Now he brings up how he fucked up his relationship, but he was trying to fix it. Okay, and we're trying to fix it. She wasn't really there wanted to feel like she was kind of over the bullshit of it all or whatever, and she had different feelings about it, and just wasn't over what he did. And then the therapist said, what, it sounds like you are not over your ex, but you need to work on letting that go and moving on and being open to love, because someone else will love you. Like someone else deserves the love that you can give. Girl, we sure do. Anyway, we then see he do a tattoo, and the tattoo looked amazing. I wish I could have got a better whole view of it. That's just like the back and the side. I mean, he did that. Y'all know Ryan does not he does all that freehand. That shit looks amazing. It looks amazing. It looks like, girl. Now Ryan is an expensive artist, but this is why, because that's you can't get that for $100 at a tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Like that's detailed work that looks amazing. Okay, so Ryan's a very, 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 very talented tattoo artist. I think that it was a beautiful tattoo. We do see the health inspector comes to see, Noah City Inc. And she's like, y'all need to have, a splash proof thing at the sink, and the sink should say staff only. The gloves should be put up. The tattoo area should be like a sterilized hospital room, because you're getting up under people's skin. Like, it should be like surgery. It should be clean. Now they had a couple, little, mishaps or whatever, little issues or whatever, but they still passed the inspection. I say it's an empty ass building. It's an empty ass room. They should pass. Ain't nothing in the damn place. So we then see how they had a friend who let's open his own restaurant or whatever. They've all known him for years. So this brings everyone together. Everyone. Nine Mag is there, Second City is there, and all the people, all the fixings, even Charmaine cousin Danielle's there. I don't know why, because I think sometimes she pop in, pop out. So we then see Charmaine bring up how she's still not cool with Don and Four, okay? Because they all sit separate. They on one side, on the other. But she then sees Draya also there. Draya said that she didn't want to come, but Ryan invited her. I was like, no, production invited you, okay? Anyway, so Charmaine goes over to chit chat with Draya, because the shop is back open. How they left things last time was kind of crazy, and so she wanted to just clear the air. Just clear the air. And even though she told her, like, I did not appreciate how you came up to me at the baby shower, I still should not have reacted and told you, like, to fuck off or whatever when I walked away. Like, that was the right thing to do. But I'm saying, I'm just going through a lot of whatever, and I just want to let you know that the shop is back open, and you're my only female tattoo artist, and I do want you to come back. Like, let's let me know when you're ready to come back, and your space is ready. It's ready for you. It's still waiting. She then said, well, I was actually tattooing at 9 Mag. I have a guest spot there, because I wasn't going to sit around and let you make me look crazy. And I'm like, it was how she said it, that I'm like, bitch, you just want an issue? Okay, I guess so. So Charmaine is pissed. Well, fuck you, Draya. Fuck you, Draya. And she walks away. And it was how Draya made it seem like, oh, I don't want to work with you no more. I'm over at 9 Mag. And I'm like, I don't think Ryan gonna want you to really be there forever and ever and ever. I'm not sure. Because as he said, he just gave her a place to tattoo until Second City was open, because he wasn't trying to poach anyone's artist. So I'm like, girl, Draya's messy. I don't like Draya. Anyway, she tells Charmaine, that Charmaine walks away, you need to act like a boss instead of just saying that you are a boss. I say, well, you're not a boss either, Draya. You ain't had no home. We then see Ryan and Kitty talking. I feel like, based on how this episode ended, this part of the conversation was pointless. Kitty feels like Ryan be moving in two different ways. Like, sometimes it's this way, sometimes it's that way. And he said, well, it's not really you. Like, it's not an issue with you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of weird or whatever. She said, I feel like people look at me like I'm getting played. Like, they look at me like I'm getting played. And I just want to know, like, what game you playing with. I'm not finna how you play me. How I got played in New York. Okay, I'm not going to have that. I don't want to be labeled a certain type of way how I was labeled in New York. And he said, Kid ain't the kind of person, whatever. And how, you can't just, like mess with her a little bit or whatever, and like, oh, go ahead. That ain't how she is. He said, what, my intent was never to make you feel like it was played. I'm not trying to play you. You know what I'm saying? How you got played in New York. He then says how, you know what I'm saying, I don't want you to feel any kind of way. Like, I thought he said, I don't want you to feel that kind of way in this relationship. Meaning they kicking it together. He then said, I'm sorry. On his IG, he was making it seem as if that ain't what he said. That he never said he was with her. And I'm like, maybe I need to rewatch it with the captions on, but I could have swore that's what he said. But I digress. I digress. So we then see Charmaine and Ryan fussing because Charmaine come over. I can't believe you said let Draya tattoo your shop. I can't believe. He like, Charmaine, calm down, breathe, have a seat. You're pregnant. Sit down some damn, okay? Now let's talk. You're like, look, Draya has a guest spot. That's it. You know, a guest spot, okay? Do you feel like I'm taking some of you? Yes, it feels like you taking my artist, and I don't like you. Why would you not tell me? He said, look, you not in a position for me to give you bad news or any kind of crazy. This, you're pregnant. The mom, you know, you're pregnant. The mom, that like you not. I can't bring you emotional stuff, whatever. Because look how you reacted. Look how you came at me. Okay, it's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying, he said, look, I didn't come to her. She came to me and just asked for something. You know, he said I let her come to my shop so that no one else could get her from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was really trying to help you. You need to understand that I'm not against you. You know what I'm saying? You need to get out your head that I'm not your enemy. I'm not. I'm really trying to help in my own way. And that's how I guess. We then see 4 and Don walk up. What y'all want? What y'all want? Charmaine, girl, calm down. Baby, chill out. Okay, 4, like, look, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to wait years and be feuding with her over a rumor that I didn't start. Because 4 didn't start it. You know, 4 was going through his whole depression, you know, mental issues at that point in time or whatever. And remember how, you know, much Charmaine and Ryan and Don was helping for at that time when the rumor started. Okay, because it was started all in Vegas. Charmaine did have like a bad energy, whatever, but it's because she don't like them right now. She's still pissed or whatever. And he like, look, I've reached out to you before, whatever, you don't respond, and I get that you're upset. But you know what I'm saying, if you're not trying to make this if you're not trying to make the situation better, because I can't do it on my own, then you know what I'm saying, you're not matching my energy, because my energy is positive. Like, that's what I'm trying to do, whatever. Now, he brings up how, you know, I was going through my depression at that point in time. So, you know what I'm saying, what makes you think I was even in the laughing mood, like teasing you, like when I wasn't even in the headspace then. You know what I'm saying, that I didn't have nothing to do with it. It wasn't me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you was in my corner when I was, you know, in my darkest times or whatever. So it's crazy that you feel that way. You know, he even brings up how it hurts him to see her and not be able to talk to her based on how much she cared for him during his, you know, that time or whatever. Like, it's hard not to be able to speak to you. That's hard for me. Now, I felt like I was the butt of the joke, and you know what I'm saying, y'all kept laughing at me or whatever, and y'all didn't have my back in that situation, in other situations. I feel like Charmaine has a right to voice her frustration. At the same time, I feel like the main issue should be really with Van. Not 4, not Di, and not even Ryan. Even though she has a valid point to feel like they did not protect her. But at the same time, the main issue should be with the person who started the rumor. Because I think people have, it's been rumors on the show before, and they talked about, like, the whole thing with him, with Ryan and Kat. That was some awkward shit. You know what I'm saying? But y'all loved talking about it into the ground. Even though, you know, Ryan fucking up ruined his relationship, y'all all talked about it. So, I mean, the rumors is that it's a rumor. I don't care. Anyway, 4 tells her how, because she said, you know, I miss how close we used to be or whatever, something like that. And he said, you know, we still close, but you haven't taken the time to realize it. You know what I'm saying? You just don't see each other or whatever. I guess that's true. Now, Charmaine, I felt like I was, girl, look, Charmaine was fussing the whole time. I don't really care. You know, she then gets on Don and say how it wasn't really 4, it was more Don. Don say, because Don was the one who was on camera saying, you know, I heard Charmaine was fucking with Van or whatever. Like, that was on camera. So he says, I do apologize for the part that I played in the rumor. Saying was wrong or whatever. And they do care about her or whatever. They love her. Girl was just like, okay, we love you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have did it. Da, 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 da. And then I'm saying, but we here trying to fix it. I say, I guess so. But at least he acknowledged that he was wrong in it. And just, because there was literally video of Don telling production, there's supposedly, Don, Van and Charmaine, like, and she did. So we know he was included in spreading it. But I feel like, because Van told him that, I don't see Don making up a rumor about Charmaine and Van, and he wasn't even in Vegas. He wasn't there, but I digress. Anyway, she brings up how Van came to her recently and told her that it was really Don who started it and not him, which pissed Don off. You know what I'm saying? He like, it's gonna be some bullshit afoot when I catch Van. And then we see Charmaine, Don, and Ryan hug it out. And I'm like, aww. Now, they not back 100, you know what I'm saying? But she's open to, getting back cool with them. I'm like, that's a thing. And we then see Van walks in. Wonder why? Because Van also I forgot that. That was Charmaine this was Charmaine face, Danielle face, and Kitty face when Van walked in. Like, oh, here this motherfucker go. And I say that's how we felt. So Don, Van, and Ryan have a conversation. Okay, so this is what Van wore. I'm like, why he was really, girl? What is that, velvet? I don't know what kind of coat it is, but girl, I digress. So Van just walked in. He goes over to talk to the guys. And, he brings up how he was like chit-chat a little bit at first in the beginning. He then say, well, yeah, me and the guys used to be cool or whatever, and I feel like, they went a separate way, and I was kind of left out. Now we see Don, like, he want to knock the glasses off off Van's bald ass head. We see Ryan say, man, fuck that nigga. If you asked me how would he walk in here, I would say like a goofball. And what he walk in like a goofball. And he did look real goofballish walking in that fur coat. Okay, what is that, velvet? He brings up how, I guess Van been saying shit about, fake friends or whatever. And so as Ryan said, fuck him. I said, here we go. Now Van said, I don't have no ill will towards y'all or whatever, but y'all did, y'all moved in a different way or whatever, and I wasn't, involved in it, and that did hurt me. And they was like, okay. They then skip past all that rubbish and get to the truth at hand, the rumor. Who started the rumor? Now, Don, like, I heard from Charmaine that you said it was for me. Van, like, Don is acting as if he had nothing to do with the rumor, but he did. And I say, but he got it from somewhere. And I think that's the thing. I think Van feels like because Don said it on camera that he's the one that started it. But if you told him something happened, you started it. So he like, I don't care, whatever, you say, it was him. So, he like, well, all I told Don was me and Charmaine was hanging out in her room, and I was really, really drunk, and I couldn't really remember too much. That's what I said. And I'm like, I don't believe you, Van. I don't believe you. I feel like you probably said you and Charmaine was messing around her room, but because you were so drunk, you couldn't remember it. That's what I feel like you said. And you're lying about it now. Now, at this point in time, Van is pissed. Not Van, Don is pissed. Mainly because, he like, I don't know how Don got, based off what I said, that Charmaine sucked my dick. Because you probably said that. And now you're backtracking. Okay, you're backpedaling and pussy popping. Okay, all up and through. Now, Van, I never said she sucked my dick. I didn't say that. So I lied on you, bro? So I made up a whole lie on you, and I'm like, Don is finna, like, crush Van head or whatever. And it's funny because we seen 4 stand up, but we seen that Van did not buck up like he usually do. I think he know that Don might murder him, so he let it ride. Okay, what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go off what I saw on TV. I'm like, Nigga, you was there. You were literally there. I digress, okay? Don, like, look, don't you ever say I made up shit about you. Don't you ever do that. I didn't do that. Then they say, cool, you know, but she never sucked my dick. They say, okay, well, fine. Well, then what did you say? He was like, huh? About what? I'm like, nigga, what is y'all, the topic? What did you say happened? He then say, nothing. I say that it was a rumor. I'm like, all right, here we go. So Don said, fine, leave it at that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Leave my name out of it, whatever, and leave it be. And so Don walked away, and he was like, excuse me. And it was like, I'm not, did they bump? Was they gonna fuck? It was weird. I don't know what it was. Don said he's not admitting that he made it up at all. He's like, what he's saying is, I asked Van outright what he said, and he just stuttered and left it as he didn't say anything, so I don't care. You know what I'm saying? They all left Van sitting there by himself in the sunglasses, and it's, what is it, velvet fur coat. I'm like, girl, I don't care. We then see Rachel and Ryan and their son at like a little jamboree thing or whatever, playing or whatever, little family day or whatever. And Ryan, like, you know, I was going to therapy and everything or whatever, and I was talking to my therapist, and she told me that it's time for me to kind of let go of me wanting to fix us, and I have to move on, you know what I'm saying, and do something else. And then she then said, but, you know what I'm saying, I think I'm finally ready for, you know, for the thing that we both wanted. And he was like, what? They then say 2 weeks later, and we see Ryan and Rachel on vacation, which was recently happening. This is recently, because it was, Ryan was just posting about it on his IG. So they're using footage from his recent vacation with Rachel, her family, the kids, and all that. And we see them walking around looking all luxurious with their hair down, blowing in the wind. And you hear, you know, him saying, you know, I love you too. And I'm like, you see her saying how, you know what I'm saying, we have a deep love, you know, and we needed that break, you know what I'm saying? But it's not the end for me. And we hear Ryan wording, I'm finally happy. It's great when two people who have love for each other and have children and want to have their child be very, very happy and have two parents. I think the way this show portrays Rachel, and I'm not gonna say it's factual, the way this show portrays Rachel is she half the time don't want Ryan because of things that Ryan has done. But the minute Ryan seems to be moving on with either someone else or something, you know, else or whatever, she kind of reeling back in. So that's how it made it seem. Like, okay, the minute he tells her, I want to move on, now she doesn't. Now she wants him back. So she's kind of, girl, we'll just wait to happen what's on next season. But Ryan was on IG tonight, and he posted verbatim, Ryan is single, meaning he ain't with nobody. Because I feel like, well, dang, it do make Kat look dumb, because in part of the episode it seems as if him and Kat had something going on, but the end of it shows him on vacation with Big Mama. So, girl, messy boots. But we will see what happens next. It's now 4:25. I have one more review to do. Yay! Peace.